Alright, let's go. Let me turn... Oh, I don't really want anything with voices. I don't know, how are we feeling about this music? I'm not 100% sure yet on the music. I'm just listening to the YouTube audio library. Hi! How are you doing? I've got a few sets of dice that I need to ink. I have more over here. Hello! I have more over here that I need to ink too. I have so many dice. Oh, hello, Luna. Oh gosh. Ah! But yeah, let me know if the music levels or anything are bad. Or if it's too loud or anything. I've got so many dice to ink. I'm gonna focus on these ones because these are the ones that are actually themed. I do have other things here too. We'll see how many we get through. I was thinking maybe we could start... I don't think I'm going to get through all of them today. I have to be somewhere at 4, so that's in about 4 hours. I don't know that I'm going to get through all of these today. Plus, you know, with... Omar! Hello! I'm doing good. I'm doing good, Red Green. But yeah, I don't know that I'm going to get through all of these before I need to wrap things up so I can go to a birthday party. Interesting music. Okay, yeah. But yeah, let me know if the music levels are good or not. If you can't hear them or if they're too loud. I was thinking that we could start by maybe unmolding some stuff. So I am going to warn you guys, I am going to also film what we're working on today. I have my little camera here, so you guys might get moved around a little bit and stuff as I film inking things. And also unmolding things, because I do need to film unmolding this set. I just finished... I just finished this set of dice. I just pulled them out of the pressure pot. Music seems fine? Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll see. I'm just listening through the YouTube audio library, so we're probably gonna get all sorts of interesting music. This is not a playlist I've curated or anything. It's just gonna be random music. Drinking stream. I've got my fine whiskey, as you like to call it. I have my tea. It is actually tea. I don't really drink much. All right. But yeah, I'm thinking let's start with unmolding some things. Oh no. Let me move some stuff around. Oh my gosh, I've got so much stuff. So much stuff on my desk right here. Yeah, you guys are gonna be a little bit... Okay, I think we're good. What type of tea do I have? This is Constant Comment, which is... It's a black tea with like some orange and like some spices in it, I think. The tea bag is red herring. Yeah, don't believe me, yeah. These will be hopefully an interesting set. Throw these over here. Make this a little bit further down. Might mess up that screen a little bit. I'm moving my light over a little bit. There we go. Yeah, I have a lamp right here. Yeah, I like me some tea. I drink a lot of tea. Oh, I went and got tea with, well, they probably had coffee. I don't know. I got chai though. I got chai tea this morning with a couple of other local artists, so that was nice. Getting some things figured out for next weekend. I'm gonna be doing. I'm not gonna be streaming the next 2 weekends because I have in-person events, both Saturdays. So on, ooh, that's kind of fun. Yeah, let's see, next Saturday I have like an art market type thing. It's gonna be kind of like a open air market that's happening at the same time as a car show, apparently. And then the weekend after that I have a maker convention, which should be interesting. I don't know, would you guys be interested if I did another convention vlog for it? I was debating it. I was debating doing another, like, convention vlog. Yeah, I do really like the D6. I think the D6 is my favorite so far. But the idea with the set is that they're all going to be different, but they're all going to have colors that kind of go together. So, like, these 3 don't necessarily look like they match too well yet. But, hopefully, once I get everything unmolded, they'll feel like more of a cohesive set. I will say I did kind of mess up a little bit. My plan was to have these 2 colors be the same, and I made one quite a bit darker. I made this one quite a bit darker than this one, but that's okay. But I think this is actually the last set of Empires dice. So yeah, so the dice that I am planning on inking today are all themed after a YouTube series. And I don't know why I've done this to myself, but I chose a series that has 13, you know, people in it. So I'm making 13 sets of dice. I only have 6 sets here that are like completely sanded and polished and inked. Most of them are polishing. I have some that I still need to finish sanding. And then this is the last set that I pulled out this morning that I was pouring. But we'll take a look at the full set here in a second once I get them all. Got 3 more to unmold. Let's see, should I change the angle a little bit? Let's see if this, hopefully this doesn't get in your guys' way. Let's see. I don't think it does. Oh, yes it does get in your way. I think I need to move you guys this way. I've got so much stuff on my desk here. I have so many sets of dice just all over the place. Move these. Let me see, I'll move you over here for a second. I'll put this one here. Yeah, that seems like a good spot. I like having variation in like angles and stuff. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Yeah, that's something that I'm not. So I've been thinking a lot about the YouTube videos, and I was thinking about it. I was like, I think it's probably gonna be best if I do like a theme or like a series, because I'm just finishing up. I have one more video in the current video series that I've been posting, and that had 5 characters, 5 videos total. And I was thinking about it, I was like, I think 5 is probably a good upper limit for how many videos to do in a series. Just because if I do a video a week, that's a month's worth of, that's a little bit more than a month's worth of videos right there. And I imagine it'll get rather boring if I pretty much post all the same stuff for more than a month. But, so I was like, okay, it's probably like 3 to 5 is going to be like the max number of videos that I want to do in succession based on like the same sort of theme. And then, of course, yeah, nice and messy. I feel like maybe I should have gone a little bit brighter with some of the colors, but honestly, they're kind of cool. Let me show this camera a little bit more. I think I'm okay with these. Yeah, I think the D6 might be my favorite as well. I do like the all the clear, the top of this. I think that's cool. All right, let me set these to the side. I'll have to put these in a little cup. Okay. Put those over off to the side for now. All right, so yes, we're really here to ink some things. So let me pull out the sets that I want to ink. You know, honestly, this camera placement's not too bad. Just to my side. I have pretty much plans for most of these. Some of them I'm not as sure on. I'll move this so you can see. Okay, there we go. Trying to figure out which direction to go. So my thoughts are I'm going to do a really pale teal color on here. Probably mix some teal and some white. Like a really, like... I want it to appear like it's teal, not like it's just an off-color white, but I want it to be fairly pale so that it stands out. So that's the idea for this one. This one I'm going to do like a pale pink, I think. Again, I don't want it to be too bright, I don't want it to be too light. I think kind of matching the sort of pastel vibe of these calico ones. So yeah, light pink for those. This set I'm thinking white. I'm not sure if I want to do a matte, like a flat white, or if I want to do a shimmery white. So I'm open to ideas on that. I'm not 100% on these. They've got some white in them that's shimmery, so I don't know if like just a flat white would be better. I don't know. These 3 sets I'm not as sure on. I have this set, so this set has this blue, blue, and it's got bones and skulls in some of them, little handmade inclusions. My current thought is maybe doing like a layer of light blue and then doing a layer of gold. It's kind of, so the reason that I do a double layer is so that you can't see the numbers through, and hopefully that blue would help kind of make the blue stand out more. It's not going to muddy it, because I do worry with there's little bits of gold in here. I worry that the little bits of gold kind of make this feel a little bit more green. So I'm thinking maybe if I do a layer of blue, that'll help make it feel a little bit more blue on the inside. But I'm not 100% sold on the gold necessarily. I don't know. I'm not sure on these, but I do think maybe at least one layer of blue. These ones are like half clear with shimmery golds and pinks, shimmery pinks and purples, and then the other half is grays and monochrome. I was thinking maybe I should do like white on this half and then black on this half. I don't know if the black's gonna stand out enough though. I could do it opposite too and do it white on this half and then black on this half. Or I could do it like white on this half and then a color on this half, like a pale pink maybe. So yeah, could use ideas on that. Not sure on this set, how I want to ink them. I do think it'd be fun to do a different color on the monochrome side as opposed to the colorful side. And then last but not least, I'm really not sure on this set what color I want to ink these. These ones have like a sparkly green because they've got like a shimmery sludge dripping through the fog. And then I have kind of like a purpley, reddish purpley moss and a green moss in there. I could go for green, kind of match the shimmer and the green moss in there, but I don't know that I really want to go, I don't know if I want green. I don't know if that's really going to match the vibe I'm going for. I'm going for kind of like a corrupted swamp vibe. I do like how these turned out. These are very different from something I would normally make, but I do really like them. This is part of the reason it's fun to make things based on. Let's start with a set that I know for sure what I want to do. Let me move some things out of the way. I think I'm going to start with this set because I know what I want for this set. But I think we're going to need to mix up some paint. Because I'm thinking, I don't know if this is too teal? Should I go a little bit more blue? Maybe, yeah, I don't know. Maybe a mossy green. I'm just not sure if I want to do green or not. I feel like there's a lot of green in there already. I'm almost thinking maybe like a purple. Maybe a purple. That might be kind of cool. I've got that kind of reddish purple in there. Maybe I could pull that out a little bit more. Kind of like that idea. Let's see here. Oops. So we've got these. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe this one with a bunch of white. Like a very pale. If it's looking too green, I'll add a little bit of this. Alright, let me get my camera going. Oh my gosh, so many things everywhere. Okay. I need to move some stuff so that I have my paint water. Okay. Got my camera going. Yeah. Whoa. A second, this needs mixed up, apparently. Probably more than I need, but that's okay. Oh, actually, I'll probably need a fair amount of this. All right, let's mix that up and see how it looks. Okay, I'm gonna zoom this camera in a little bit. I really like the like stand here that I have for this camera. I like it enough that I got a second one, which is what you guys are on. Good. Everyone can see. So what is everybody up to today? Normally on Saturdays I have like a board game night in the evenings, but we're foregoing it this week. I have a birthday party I'm going to. Hello! How you doing? How are you doing? Oh, that's not a bad color right there. Should I go a little bit more? I might go a little bit more blue though. It's feeling a little bit green. Good, glad to hear it. Just woke up. Fair. Yeah, if left, so I started streaming at noon for me. But if left to my own devices, that's probably when I would start working on things. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit of blue. Polishing dice. Oh, gotta head off to work. Fair. Yeah, I luckily don't have work on Saturdays. To be fair, that's where I was last week, though. I got called in to work on Saturday. But normally I don't have work on Saturdays, which is why I do this on Saturdays. I think I'm liking that. I don't know, how's that? It looks maybe a little bit more blue on camera. I think it's kind of nice though. Let's try it on the D6 and see how we like it. See how it stands out. Yeah, I think that stands out well. It's for these ones. Oh, which characters? Well, so these are all for Empire's characters. These ones are for Scott with Chromia. I kind of just went with colors that were on his skin. But I've got, let's see, so these are Scott's. I've got, you just Scott here. Let me finish inking this and then I will show you the D6 and I'll show you all of the other ones that I have as well. I will eventually do all of them. I will eventually do all of the characters. But I just have 6 sets here that are done. I just finished unmolding the ones for Fwip's Empire. I can show you. We just unmolded them, so they're not sanded and polished yet. Can you see all right? Let me angle this a little bit more. I'm trying to get it so that I have both cameras that have a good view. Yeah, I think that I like this teal. I think this is a good teal. This is kind of what I imagined when I was making these dice, was this like light tealy color. Sometimes when I'm making a set of dice, I could talk. When I'm making a set of dice, I don't have an idea of what color I want the numbers to be. But this is one of those sets where I'm just like, I think I'm gonna do a really light teal color. I think that'll be nice. Sometimes it's just like, I know exactly what I want to do. Yeah, I like that. I like the light teal. I'll show you guys. Yeah, nice light teal color. I think that's good. Okay, turn this off for a second. I'll show you the other sets of dice before we come back to this in a second. Oh my gosh. So we have Scott. We've got Catherine, which still trying to figure out how I want to ink these. Not sure. We've got Stratos, Joel. I'm gonna do these in white. Still not sure if I want to do a shimmery white or just a flat white. Got Eversea with Joey. We've got some skulls in there. And some pirate booty. Some little gold glitter. We've got, oops, some nice calico ones for Lizzie. And then I've got like a corrupted swamp kind of one for Shelby. Those are the ones that I have all polished and ready to be inked. And then I'll show you the ones I just pulled for Fwip. I just pulled them, so I'm still like not sure how I'm feeling about them yet. Sometimes it takes a second for it to like sink in how I'm feeling about a set of dice. This is one of those sets where I'm just like, I think I'm gonna like these, but I need to give it a minute. I feel like maybe they ended up a little bit darker than I originally intended. So I might need to go for like a slightly brighter numbers. I think that'll help, you know, bring it out a little bit. But here's the ones for Fwip's goblins. A little bit of everything in there. Yeah, so I still need to, I have some of them polishing. I have some like that I still need to sand. I'm a little all over the place. Let's move this over here. How these are. Is this a good angle? Oh. I keep bonking. I was gonna say bumping and bonking and it didn't work. I was trying to say both at the same time. It was not working. The microphone cable. I hope it's not messing anything up. Okay. let's go in for the D20. Let me know if I'm blocking your guys' view too much with my hand or anything. So I haven't really watched all of the perspectives. So it's a little bit nerve-wracking making dice based on all of them. I'm gonna probably try to go and at least watch, you know, a couple of episodes from everybody. I've watched probably an episode from pretty much everyone, but I'm gonna go make sure that I have an idea of the character. Yeah, there we go. So that I don't sound like an absolute idiot when I'm making a video going over why I made things the way that I did. I say this like I haven't already made them. Because I've already made these dice, obviously. I had that problem, so I've just, I have one more video, but I made dice based on the series Drawtectives, which, if you haven't seen it, is a, it is also it's a YouTube series where some artists are playing, like, a kind of a tabletop game, and they have to draw pictures, try and get clues, solve a mystery. There's one person acting as GM, and then 3 people playing as characters. So I made dice based on the 3 player characters and 2 of the characters that are played by the GM, Game Master. Hey! But so I've watched all of Drawtectives. And I was still just like, oh no, what if I say something completely stupid about one of the characters in a video? What if I remembered it wrong? I kind of just went for it anyways, but... What I need to figure out is for these... Oh, I actually really like that teal. I think the teal looks really nice. Yeah, okay, I'm happy with the teal. I'm liking this. I'm liking this color. What I need to decide for these dice is how I'm going to release the videos on them, because I do want to do a video for each set of dice going over how I made them. Because, I don't know, it just feels weird to do... videos for just some of them, because I don't know, it's like, you know, people watch Empires, they probably have like their favorite person that they watch. I don't want to just leave someone out. Okay. But that does mean that there's going to be 13 videos, and I usually try to release a video a week. So if there's 13 videos at a video a week, assuming that I don't have any other videos, that's still like, what's 13 divided by 4? That's still 3 months of nothing but Empires SMP dice videos. I don't really want that. My thought is to maybe try and get them made and release them 2 at a time. And do some now before I actually put these dice in my shop, and then some after I put the dice in my shop. I don't know. I'm gonna turn this off. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. That's kind of what I'm thinking, is 2 at a time. I'll move you here out of my way. Oh, yay, my arm. We'll finish inking this D20 off camera. Well, off that camera. But yeah, I'm thinking maybe releasing 2 at a time, or like 2 a week type thing. Maybe not at the exact same time, but like maybe 1 on Tuesday and 1 on Thursday or something. Because I usually release new videos on Thursdays. So yeah, that's kind of my current thought. That just means that I have to edit the video, like it takes me forever to edit things. Although actually these haven't been too bad. These haven't been too bad to edit. I was worried, that was the other thing that I was worried about with the videos where I'm talking over what I'm working on, was I'm like, what if it's gonna be so much extra work? And then I actually just made the Detectives ones, and I'm like, oh, okay, these were actually not too bad. I could do this. I'm a little bit more relaxed on the editing forum compared to the video. I've done a lot of videos where I cut things down super, super short and set it to like a 3-minute long song. Have all the cuts at all of the like beats and stuff, and when the music changes and stuff. And those honestly aren't too bad. It takes me like a day to edit those, maybe. It takes me a few hours, but those are more precise. Yay. Cool. Let me... Wait, I have an idea for where I can put this camera. I'm gonna scooch you back just a little bit, guys. I'm gonna scooch you to, like, there. Because I'm gonna move this camera to here. Hey, there we go. That might work. That might work. Show off the finished die. And we can move on to the next one. Alright, so yeah, I think that's probably the plan then, is I'll try to release 2 at a time. And I do want to still... That's still going to be like a month and a half's worth of videos, assuming that I don't have... what is this tripod? Give me just a second, I'll look. I can send a link if you want to. It's from Amazon, but I really like it. I had bought a couple of cheap tripods. This is, yeah, this is like it's like a disposable shop rag. I got it in like a big box. Just a second. Tripod, what is it? Let's see, newer mini camera tripod. Here, I'll just send a link. Does that work? Make sure that this link works before I... Yeah, it's this one. What do you mean I have to sign into chat? Here, just a second. There we go. There we go. There we go. That should be the link to the tripod I'm using. But yeah, I really like it. It's a lot, it feels a lot sturdier than the other tripods that I have gotten. It's, the thing that made me decide to get a second one is that it will support my, my nice, like, Canon camera. And it doesn't feel like it's just gonna fall over immediately. Whereas some of the other ones that I had gotten before that were cheap and broke. And this one's not like super expensive. I think it's like 30 bucks. Yeah. Oh, it's currently unavailable. Wait a minute. Darn it. Well, it looks like you can get something very similar for about 20 to 30 bucks. But yes, feels a lot sturdier than the super cheap ones I had been getting. It has held up for a while too. Yeah, I want to start branching out into some other kinds of videos too. I still plan on doing, I've talked about this a little bit. I made a whole post about this on my Patreon Thursday. Hello! How you doing? But let's see, I want to, oops, okay, I've got that whole side done. I want to branch out into doing some different kinds of things, different like formats of videos and stuff. I had an interesting conversation today that maybe just cemented the fact in my brain that I want to do some slightly longer videos. Because I've been doing mostly like, we'll say 3-minute speed pour videos, which is what I call, you know, here's pouring a set of dice set to music. I've been doing like 3-minute long videos. So rather short, as far as like long form video goes, it's rather short. But I'm trying to get monetized, and I need to get my video hours up. I need to get the watch time up. Which is part of the reason. Also, just I realized that the videos that I enjoy watching are not the ones that I've been making. The videos that I enjoy watching are the ones where people are like talking about their process or trying something and like talking about it. 8+ minute videos? Oh, okay, that's good to know. Yeah, I'm not necessarily playing the game that far where I'm trying to figure out what the algorithm likes, but I'm figuring that if my videos are longer, there's more video for people to watch. So if I have the same number of people watching the videos, I'll still have more video time watched, just because there is more video to watch. It's kind of my thought there. Yeah, I've been in, yeah, that's something I've realized as well. I want to do more videos with that style. I'm still going to do some of the speed pour videos. My thought is that I'm going to do those for commissions, and then some of the Patreon D20s. So, you know, maybe about once a month or so I'll have one of those. But yeah, that was kind of what I realized was those are the kinds of videos that I like watching, are the ones where people are talking through, you know, what they're working on, or, you know, just chatting while they work, I guess, talking about their process, whether it's a voiceover or while they're working. So if I enjoy watching those videos, maybe I should try making some of those videos. But those are also a little bit longer, which I think that those ones I aimed for around 9 minutes, I think. Aimed for around 9 minutes on those videos, which I thought was I don't know, it seemed like a comfortable length. People are welcome to chime in if they've watched the videos and let me know what they think about the pacing. Because there was definitely a mix in those of time when I was talking and time when it was just watching what I was doing with music over the top. Like when I'm streaming, usually I'm talking pretty non-stop. Had to stop there just for comedic effect. But I'm usually talking pretty non-stop while I'm streaming. But I don't know if I don't know. I feel like the pacing felt pretty okay on those. The amount of talking to just watching with music seemed comfortable. Here we go, another one. But yeah, the plan is to turn all of these dice into videos like the Drawtectives ones. I'm just kind of an idiot though, because there's 13 sets in this series. I do think once I'm done with these, I'm gonna try and aim for things that have maybe 3 to 5 sets in a series. Maybe even just 1 to 5. I could just do one-off videos where talking about my process on a set of dice. They don't even need to have a theme. I'm gonna move this off to the side. Make this a little bit taller. How's that? Yep, that's in frame. Yay. I don't know what theme I want to work on now that I've gotten all of the Empire's dice poured, though. I was originally thinking of going and doing a few like Minecraft D6 sets, but I need to make some more D6 blank molds for those, I think. I should do that. I decided not to make molds this week. I probably should have. I'll make some on Monday. May. Oh, okay. Okay, I've got a month. Oops. What was I saying? I don't remember what I was saying at all. Which story of my life right there. I do have some plans for some videos. This is a like a disposable shop rag, and so it's like a really heavy duty paper towel, basically. It's like a little bit thicker. It doesn't like tear like a paper towel would. Like I've found that when I try to like rub a paper towel against something, you get like little bits that come off. So I need to get some more of them. I have 2 left. I need to ask my dad about that. He gave me like a box of them at one point. But yeah, I like them because they're soft because they're like paper, but they're quite sturdy. I use them all the time with dice stuff. Sometimes I still have to get a little bit off with my finger, to be fair. Yeah, I end up like that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know where my dad got them from. I think he got like a bulk pack or something. But that does remind me that I need to ask him tomorrow if I could get another box from him, because I've used so many of them. They're great for like cleaning up resin stuff too. That's what I have one like in my resin pouring workstation. Yeah, paper towels do not work. They're just too flimsy. You get them wet and they just fall apart. But no, I use these things all the time. I use them to like clean up resin and stuff, to wipe off my tools. We're almost done. Well, with this set, we're almost done. I've still got 5 more sets after this. Well, let me move this back a little bit so I'm not. So how many people here pour dice then? Because it sounds like a lot of people are working on some dice stuff, or you know, do work on dice stuff. I know someone said that they were inking dice at the moment. Wait, what were they doing? Were they also inking dice? Who was it that was just... Oh no, Red Green was polishing dice. That's right. Okay. I don't know if they're still here. Wait, what are we counting? Oh, let's count. How many people are making dice, right? Oh, you wrote something about that on the... Oh, okay. Ah. That's fun, too. Something I'm working on, I'm debating whether to put them in my... I probably should put them in my online shop. I'm working on little polishing kits. So the reason I'm debating like not putting them in my shop is just because it's not really, it's partially how I polish the dice and partially not how I polish my dice. I've got a little bit of paint left over. All right, let's see. Let's look at all these together. Oh, perfect. These turned out like exactly how I was imagining. Yay! Oh, fair. Fair. Resin is spandy. I guess to be fair, the nice thing about making dice is that they don't take a lot of resin. I use like 30 milliliters of resin per set of dice. Which, there's plenty of things you could make that would take a lot more resin. I was just about to pick up my paint water. That's to drink. That's not what I need. Ah, preparing new set of masters and inserts. Cool. I should... Oh, I need to print out a blank cube. I want to make a blank for my Jumbo D6. I do have a blank for my Jumbo D20, but I want to make a blank for my Jumbo D6 at some point. Alright. So, let's decide which one we want to work on next. Move this out of the way. We've still got quite a bit of paint there, unfortunately, but that's okay. I just mixed up a little bit too much. Actually, you know what? Let's see if any of these sets would look good with that color. Oh, wait. So we've got this color. It could be pretty with these. Should I do these in like a light tealy blue? Could do that. Or these. Could do these and that. Should we do one of those? Or we could do this one. This. Oh, actually, maybe we'll do this one. Should we do this D20? So let's finish up some of this tealy color. Should I do a set of fate dice, D6s, or a D20? Make coffins as well, which take 140 milliliters. Yeah, that's quite a bit more. First inserts were a little bit too small. My problem was that mine were a little bit too big. I had to sand them down a bunch more. Wait, this purple one? The D20? All of these have purple in them. Which purple? I'm assuming you mean that the D20 is like purple, but these also have some purple in them. I'm thinking it'll stand out from the D20 the best. All right, let's use it on the D20 here. I'm not filming this, so I can move that out of the way. We'll use up the last of our teal. Taking resin off is fortunately a lot easier than putting more on. That's true. That's true. Oh, I'm just trying to use up the last of this teal paint, was my thought. So I was trying to figure out, a light purple would look really nice on here. But I was trying to figure out where I should use this last little bit of teal paint so I don't waste it. Now, let's see how it looks on here. We can decide if we like it. I think it's gonna be nice though. I think it'll stand out really nice. Yeah. Oh, I think that'll be good. Yeah, well, this would have been nice with the light purple, but yeah, I think the blue stands out. There is kind of like that blue, more bluey color in there. I'm not usually one for inking things like super contrasting colors. This feels a little bit more contrasty than I would normally go, but I do like it. Maybe, let's see, which set do we want to do next? I think let's do one of these sets next because I know how I want to I know how I want to ink these two. So should we do, which set should we do next? Move these somewhere that you can see them. It actually worked. You sound surprised. I don't know if it, you sound surprised that it actually worked. By Jove, it worked! The teal actually worked! The white and peach ones? Okay. We can do that next. I am going to need to mix up some paint for those ones because I want to do like a pale pink for those. Oh, I must have reached the bottom of the page of music. Yes, I did. On to the next page of music. Oh! I gotta stop hitting that cable. I need to figure out, I think, a better placement for like the microphone. I don't know. It just seems like it's kind of an odd location. I don't know. It works. It is better than the last microphone I had, which sat on top of my desk and was always in the way. How would a dark metallic blue look on the teal gold set? Oh, this one? Ooh, that'd probably be nice. I have plans for these too, though. This one's gonna be white. Because I'm making these based on characters from a thing. So I want, I really want more white in this set. Dark metallic blue, though. Yeah, I don't know that that's the vibe I'm going for, but I could see that working. Might be too dark. Might not stand out enough. I don't know. So what I am trying to decide is, should I do a flat white for these or should I do a shimmery white? Because they've got some shimmery white in them, so I don't know if doing a shimmery white would like almost blend in too much with all the shimmer that's in there. But we'll do these next. We'll do a pale pink. Hello! How you doing? I'm using up a little bit of teal paint here before we move on to the next full set. I think I'm still gonna have some leftover teal paint, but I'll have less leftover teal paint, so that will be good. Oh no. Oh, that for some reason I don't know if you mentioned it or if I just didn't realize that you spilled it on carpet. Because I was just like, oh gosh, Micah gets everywhere, but I assumed it was like a tile floor or something. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's such a fine powder, Micah is. So, Godspeed to you. We've got some positivity going on in the chat here, I see. Yeah, that sounds like a mess. Yay, teal. I like the teal. That turned out good. Let's set these over here. I still got a little bit left over, but that's okie dokie. You're still finding... Oh, okay, so it's a rug. Oh, okay, so it's not like your carpet. Like, that's good, at least that it's not like a fancy carpet or something that you want to keep pristine. Okay. So, this set, I want to do a pale pink. Oh, some did make it onto the carpet. Oops. I don't know. It might even out. It might even out over the next couple of years. That's good. Oh gosh. Just guys, we gotta all stop spilling things on the floor. It's not working out well. Should I do this pink plus white? Is this the right pink? Left hand's still not working right. Yeah, the nat 1 dexterity checks. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. Alright. Let's try this pink. Let me get my camera going again. Scoot me back a little bit. I'm gonna grab a different thing to mix that paint on, because just make sure I'm not in your way too much. Okay. With a nat 1, you'd hit the ceiling fan with it, get everywhere. Alright, let's see how this pink looks. Or if it's going to be a little bit too cool toned. If it's a little bit too cool toned, we'll find something that's a little bit warmer and mix it in. Because I like this pink right here a little bit more than this pink. Yeah, this might be a little bit cool toned. Although, honestly, this isn't too bad. It might be okay. Actually, no, I'm okay with it being a little bit more cool toned. It's not like super like purpley. This is a good in between. It's hall glitter, at least you get rainbow sparkle room. That's good, right? Right? So you've done it before with an ink pen. You hit the, wait, what? You hit the ceiling fan with an ink pen and got ink everywhere? How do you even, okay, you definitely rolled a nat 1 there. I don't even know how you did that. All right, let's pull these out. See, I worry that I might need a little bit more of this though. Let me get a little bit more. Ah, hand spasm. I mean, understandable, but I'm still impressed with hitting the ceiling fan and getting it everywhere. That's even with how it happened, I'm still impressed. Like, you rolled a nat 1 that hit you in the eye and rolled a nat 1 again. Yeah, this is like consecutive nat 1s. Okay. Yeah, I think this is a good pale pink. I think that if I went warmer, it would blend in with the orange too much now that I'm looking at it. So, I think this is a good pink. Should I make it a little bit brighter, do you think? Oops, let's move these out of the way. Do you think I should make the pink a little bit brighter? A little bit darker? Or do you think it'll be the right color? Does it look a little bit pale? I might go a little bit darker. Your D&D group had a beautiful Nat 1 session a couple of weeks ago. Roll with advantage, double Nat 1. Oh gosh. Yeah, let's make this a little bit darker. Yeah, it just feels a little bit pale at the moment. Yeah, that's a little bit better. That's a little bit better. Still pale, but definitely more pink. Still looks fairly pale on camera. It is still fairly pale, but I don't know that it's as pale as it looks on the camera there. Should I go a little bit darker still? Or do you think that's good? Yeah. Alright, we'll try it. So these ones might not clean off as well because these are matte. So the surface is not shiny. Did him launched a die downward, bounced off the concrete floor, hit the ceiling of the garage, then landed on the table. Oh yeah, that definitely stands out. That definitely stands out. Yeah, I like that. Move this here. Dyspraxia for the win. Oh boy. What did you do to your hand, if you don't mind my asking? That sounds like it's gotta be annoying. Oh. It's like, why is the corner shiny? It's because I have paint there. Okay, yeah, I like this pink. This is a good pink. Trying to catch a falling drinking glass. It's always mundane things, isn't it? Like, I once twisted my ankle because I stood up too fast. It's like, it's never like cool stories. It's like, oh yeah, I dropped a rock on my toe. Like, it's like how did you get that scar? Using a knife? Like, yeah. Fun. Yeah, that's the word that I'm looking for. Oof. Yikes. Okay. Yeah. Yay, that's the pink that I wanted. I like that. Yeah, I like that pink. I think that's just like the perfect level of pink. Alright, start on the D20. Can you guys see alright? What was I doing yesterday? What was I doing yesterday? I was pouring resin yesterday, and most of the stuff I poured I wasn't filming, but I was filming some of it. I can't remember which step it was, where I realized halfway through that I hadn't actually pressed record. I just had the camera on. It's like, ah, darn it. I do have the camera on this time. Just want to put that out there, but... Now I'm just going to be slightly paranoid that I don't. I can see that it says recording, though. Is the microphone picking me up okay? I keep, like, moving further away from it, I feel like. I like my microphone. I got a nice microphone. I feel like I need to do more voiceover videos, the Draw Detectives ones, just because I have a nice microphone to use now. I want to use it more. I do. It was one of those moments where I had a like a USB microphone that I've used for a while, a couple of years. And then more recently, it was when I was starting to figure out the detectives videos, so the most recent ones where I'm like talking over my design process and stuff. I was going to you know, record a voiceover for it, and I tried, and I just did not like the way that it sounded, so I went and started doing some research. I had taken a voice acting class in, like, I took a voice acting class via Zoom in 2020. Oh gosh, sorry, let's see. A couple years ago, you thought, I want to make some glowy crystals, so you went and poured the resin into the molds, went to check the next morning and found out you didn't add any hardener. Oh no. But I took a voice acting class in 2020 via Zoom as something to do, and that was fun. But I went and looked up the documentation and stuff that the instructor had sent on some microphone recommendations and stuff, and went and looked into them all, and was just like, okay, I'm gonna get, you know, I went and figured out price points and stuff. My original plan was that I would get myself a microphone as like a reward for myself as soon as I got monetized on YouTube, which I'm not monetized on YouTube. But things just kind of lined up where, one, I was just like, I do not like the way that my current microphone sounds. It's all muffled and stuff. I don't like it. And then literally like the day after I was doing research, we're all just face palming at Cobra. But I, like, the day after I did some research, my dad texted me. He was like, hey, what do you want for your birthday? And I was like, what is your price point? What price range are we talking? So I got the microphone for my birthday, which was very nice of my dad. But also he's been very supportive with all the art stuff. What am I using to clean the dice? Another one! The rag here. Sorry, you're the third person to ask. It's like a disposable shop rag. So it's in between. It's like a really sturdy really sturdy paper, like a really sturdy paper towel almost. But it's yeah, it's a disposable shop rag, and I need to get more of them. You're all so done with paper towels, yeah. You're just like, oh my gosh, something that's not a paper towel and doesn't fall apart in 30 seconds. I do have some paper towels here, I think, that I've used. Nope, never mind, oh yeah. I do have, there's a paper towel that I used at one point that I should toss out. And you can tell that I am not using it, because it was annoying. Yeah, I know. I'm just laughing about it. I'm perfectly happy to answer questions. It was just funny to me that everyone's just like, what are you using? Please, anything but paper towels. Yeah. Yeah. I was sanding dice here, and I normally have a shop rag that I'm using to like wipe the dice off and like kind of wipe off my space and stuff. But they were downstairs in the basement. I didn't want to go grab one, and I tossed away my other one that was here. And so I was like, oh, I have a paper towel sitting right here. I'm going to use this. And my goodness, I ended up with little bits of paper towel everywhere, because I would like rubbed it against the sandpaper a little bit to try and get some of the gunk off of it, and it just completely tore up the paper towel. It's like, oh no, there's paper everywhere. There's that one. But yeah, I should put on my to-do list that I need more of the shop rags. There we go. Alright, let's change some camera angles. How's that looking? Oops. How much is that in your guys' way? No, you're fine, actually. This camera's kind of blocked by my... I'm gonna move this, though, so it might be a little bit funky. The lighting might be a little bit funky for a second. Oh, it might be blocked by my hand. I guess we'll see. Oops. This might be a little bit in the way. Let's move this back over to this side. Move this back over here. Hi, Luna. Yeah, sorry, there's not much room for you here at the moment, baby. I have a kitty cat that has decided to come say hello. Luna, you wanna come sit in my lap? Come here. Luna, baby. Do you want to come say hello to the people? Yeah, hello. Hello. There she goes. Ooh, that tail. Why did you just hop down? She decided to just walk in front of me and then hop down. Alright, that works, I guess. Bit odd. Oh, your kitty willow's on your lap. Cats just seem to enjoy streaming. You know, I don't know. Actually, I was gonna say that they usually leave, but I have a cat asleep behind me at the moment. I'll show you in just a second. Let me wipe this off. I'm gonna turn this off for now. We'll come back to filming that in a minute. I feel like they don't like it when I talk, but they spend a lot of time in here. When I'm in here, my cats do. I have 4 cats for folks that don't know me. I have far too many cats, but I love all my 4 cats. D100 or your bang, you almost always roll really low, as in 15 or below. Except when you play cleric. Okay. Might be because of the warm equipment. I mean, fair. To be fair, I think this room is maybe the sunniest in the house. This is like the front bedroom. And so I've got windows all over the place. I have the one behind me, but I also have one that direction. That direction. But I think they just like hanging out too. I don't know. All of my cats are very social. They'll come and follow to be whatever room I'm in, or whatever room my brother's in. They like to hang out. But let's see. I'll show you the sleepy kitty behind me. Let me finish this die. There we go. There's that one. Yeah, I like that pink. All right. Let's see. How do I want to do this? Do I want to do... Which webcam is that going to go to? Oh, we'll just go there. Just a second. Let me go to autofocus again. I have my thing manually focused because it does not like to focus. You see her back there? She's asleep. There she is. There's Koshi. She's all passed out on the chair. She's so sweet. But yeah, the other cats are... I don't know where they went. Oh, it might be because I have the back door open. Sometimes they like to go... This is just acrylic paint. I have a box over there. You can see it's all torn up because one of the cats likes to claw on it, but yeah, they like to sleep in that box. I also have 2 boxes back there on the table behind me. I've got so many sleeping spots in this room because the cats like to hang out in here so much. But yeah, this is just acrylic paint. I think this is folk art. Yeah, it's just folk art acrylic paint. Oh, man, I'm so glad that I get sunshine. I used to work in an office where I wasn't like next to a window, and I was working. Oh, let me switch back to focusing manually. There we go. I used to work in an office where I wasn't next to a window, and in the winter I would go to work when it was dark in the morning, and then I would come home when it was dark at night. And that's part of the reason I'm so happy that I have my office set up in the front bedroom now. I'm like, I have windows, I get sunlight. Even if I'm sitting at my desk for a while. I love working for myself. So nice. So nice working for myself. It is funny. So, just thinking about jobs and stuff. So at one point, I had left my office job, which was a good job, but it just wasn't in a field that I was particularly interested in. I was quite burnt out from it too, but I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do with my life. This was back in probably 2019-ish? 2019, yeah, 2019, because it was pre-pandemic, I think. Kind of into the pandemic. Oh, so maybe 2020. 2019, 2020. Anyways, I was having my monthly existential crises of what do I do with my life? Which, were fairly common. Not as common now. I have more of a direction of what I want to do. Obviously, I enjoy doing this stuff. But, I made a list of things that I wanted in, like, a future job. And it's interesting the things that, lined up with that and that didn't line up with that. Because some of the things were like, I want to be able to see the sun in the winter. It's like, yeah. Yes, I do have that with my job. Both my jobs, I guess. One of them was I don't want to be either standing for 8 hours or sitting for 8 hours. I don't want to be doing just one or the other for like a super long period of time. One of the things that I put down was I don't want to have to make my own schedule of when I need to like do various tasks. And let me tell you, when you're working for yourself, you kind of have to make your own schedule. That came about because I was just like, I'm tired of not knowing what I need to work on when. Since then, you know, I have a calendar and I have to-do lists and stuff, but at the time I was just I could not focus on trying to like prioritize tasks, which, I mean, makes more sense now that I've realized that I have ADHD, but it is kind of funny how some of the things I'm just like, yeah, that ended up being important to me, and then other things I'm like, that ended up not being as important, because I got it figured out. I wonder if I could find that list. I have the list over there. Let me see if I can find the list. Oops, sorry. I think it's in this one. You can see how my my bullet journals have gotten bigger too, as I got more stuff that I needed to plan. Yeah, I'm so glad that the bullet journal has worked for me. Let's see. Oh, hey, this is notes from the voice acting class that I took. Oh, did I tear it out? Oh, things I want in a job. Here, let's see. Here, I'll just read you the whole page. You're awful at keeping any routines. It's one of those things where, I'll show you my planner, too. I feel like my planner works for me because I have it different every week. Like, I have the same schedule every week, but I, like, keep myself interested by, you know, doing a slightly different layout and stuff. But let me read for you Here's what I wrote down for things I want in a job. Let's see, I have under needs, scheduling, structure, and deadlines made by someone else, which, nope. I make all my own deadlines as someone who's self-employed. Do I take ADHD medication? I take an antidepressant, which I think does something similar, because the one that I'm taking raises a lot of the same things that ADHD medication would. And then I have working towards a tangible, physical or visual end goal, or a series of them. So that one, yes, that one I am doing here. Like, I can work towards a set of dice being done. Under very important, I have opportunities to be creative, social work environment, which not really. This is kind of social, but it's not like I'm talking face to face with people. Honest company / people, not harmful to myself or others. Seems like a good thing. And I have not sedentary. Doesn't require 8 hours of sitting or 8 hours of standing every day, which also I can move around working for myself. And then I have want, and this one was kind of under very important, kind of under one. It says physically interact with objects in space. That seems fair. It's probably gonna be hard to tell if things are working if everything's up in the air, right? Oops, didn't mean to bonk you guys there. But yeah, this is definitely interacting with objects in space. I realized that I like hands-on stuff or visual stuff. Like I have some friends that are great computer programmers, and I'm like, this holds no interest to me because it's not a physical or visual thing that I can see how it's working. And some people can, but it's not for me. And then let's see, under other wants, I have sunlight, either while working or hours that allow me to get it. And then I have flexible dress code and flexible hours. Yep, working for myself definitely has both a flexible dress code and flexible hours. And then I have some notes here. All right, let's see. Notes. I think best bouncing ideas off others, but I'm happy working on projects alone. I'm a big picture person. I enjoy coming up with ideas and helping other people expand upon their ideas, but I'm not good at putting my ideas in a meaningful order. Fair. And I am happiest when I can see what I am happiest when I can see that I am making progress on something. That's my list here of things I want in a job. So it seems like I've actually got a lot of those things going for me, but scheduling, I definitely have to do that myself. But it's worked out okay, because I kind of don't do it myself, really. Ooh, let me not knock things over. Because here's my weekly schedule. I have it all written out. This is what I do. Yes, I said it myself, but also I do have, this is the things I do on Mondays, this is the things I do on Tuesdays, and then I put that into my calendar every week. And I will reevaluate that probably in the summer when my other work schedule changes a bit. Ah! I'm throwing things. Let me rearrange some things. Okay, there we go. So I'm curious, which part are you guys saying exactly to? Just the interacting with physical things? Is that the part that you were saying exactly to? Sorry, there's a bit of a delay. That's something I've found with the streaming on YouTube versus streaming on Twitch, really, is that there's more of a delay. I saw those messages a moment ago, but I was a little bit distracted and rambling to myself. Oh yes, interacting with physical things. Yeah. Might be part of the reason I like the art so much. I like like physically interacting with things, and I like seeing progress being made on things. I remember when I had like interned, basically. I'd worked summers at the place that I ended up working full time, but I worked summers when I was in like middle school and high school, doing grunt work and things. And then during the interview for the full-time position, I remember they asked me, what is your biggest work achievement? Or it was something like that. What is the thing that like stands out to you as being a big achievement for you? And I remember saying that it, wasn't anything big, but there was one Christmas break where I was, home from school and was like, hey, do you guys need any work done? I'm home for a week. And they said, sure, we have all of these things in this hallway that we need unboxed. I was like, all right, I can do that. And so I spent, the week unboxing all of these piles of stuff from this hallway. And what I mentioned was that it was very satisfying to see how far I had, how much I had accomplished and also how much I had left to do. And it's just, I don't know, it's something that I kind of realized was that I like being able to physically see how much is left in a project, but also see what I've accomplished. Like, it's satisfying to see these physical dice, and I can go, oh, I know where I'm at in the process. I know what step I'm on because I can see it. But also, it's like I feel accomplished because I've made the set of dice and they're done now. There's an end point. And I think that was one of the things that I didn't enjoy about working IT help desk was that there was no end point. It just kept coming. Plus, I'm not a big technology person. I've never been super interested in it. I'd much rather technology work for me than have to figure it out myself. Some people love that stuff. I have friends that love that stuff, so I just let them come and mess with my computer and update things. Yeah, I luckily didn't have too much of that. Usually people were pretty, grateful that we were helping them out. But yeah, the people that really annoyed me, I guess, were the ones that seemed like kind of acted like they were the only people that existed. Which just like, obviously my problem is the most important. No one else has anything that they need done. So I don't see why it's taking you an hour to get to me. It's just like, bruh, chill out. You have him as backup if shit hits the fan. There you go. Yeah, I have a couple of close friends, and one of them is an amazing programmer. It's funny, so I started out doing engineering. I was going for an engineering degree. Remember, there's one person who kept saying that the problem was not the problem. My dad had someone once, so my dad's a school teacher, and he was trying to help another teacher, and they were like, I can't figure out why my keyboard's not working. And my dad was like, have you made sure that it's plugged in? And they're like, but it's wireless. And so my dad looks at it and he picks up the cord that's not plugged in, and he just looks at them and they're like, but it's wireless. It's like, oh my gosh. But yes, I have, they super glued their stuff together? What did they super glue together? Yeah, something like that too. No, but I have a friend who's amazing at programming. I started out in engineering in college, and I ended up taking like 2 programming classes. One of them I think was C. I guess I did programming in 3 classes actually. One of them was in C, or was it C+? I think it was just C. And that was a class that I had with her. And I just remember we would have labs, and I got an A in that class. I did fine in that class. You know, it took me a minute to figure out how the pieces went together and stuff, but, you know, the labs would be, we'll say, an hour long. And most people were, you know, kind of muddling their way through things for the hour. And this friend of mine just, like, typed up all of her stuff in, like, 15 minutes, and it worked, and it ran, and it was perfect. And we're just like, you're so good at this! So of course she now works as a programmer, which is good. Especially since she... Oh, super glue tends to melt plastic. Yeah, that's why you don't use super glue with resin. Just for people that aren't aware, don't use super glue with resin. It does weird stuff. Yeah, let's see, oh, computer internals! Yeah, what is it, a PEBCAC? I think it's called a PEBCAC. Problem exists between, chair and keyboard. That's what it is, PEBCAC. Yeah, there's those ones. How are we doing this? 130. Set those off to the side. Oh, that's true too. I didn't think about fumes. Oh, let me turn off this. Don't need that. I do still have some pink left over too. What do we have here? Can we use this pink on anything? Alright, let me think here for a second. So, we've got some leftover pink. Could do a pink on here for half of it, and then do white on the other. Could do pink on one of these. Pink could be kind of cute on here, maybe. Should I do the pink with these? Let's see, you do mini terrain for... Yeah, super glue and XPS foam is a huge no-no. Oh, it melts it, doesn't it? Hello, Luna. Oh, careful, baby. Tail down. There we go. I was thinking gold for these ones. I feel like I've done that before. Oh, these ones would look good in silver. Oh, that's true. These probably would look good in silver. To be fair, it's okay if I don't use up this pink. I was just trying to think if there's anything here that would look good with the pink. Okay, we'll do those ones silver. Do you guys want to do those next? Should we do those next since we have a plan? We'll do silver. And I don't need to film these ones, so you don't have to try and get the other camera all over the place. I wonder if that stands out enough. Does that stand out enough, you think? Here, I'll do this side too. I'm sighing a lot. To be fair, I think some of it's just allergies. That sounds weird, but it's just like... I can't tell... Wait. I can't remember, did I ask... What is... okay, guys. Does the no mean that it's good or that it's bad? Your breathing sounds weird, are you okay? No, I'm good though. I'm good though. Oh, it doesn't stand out enough. What about... Wait, I have a better idea then. I have one that I think will look similar, but might stand out a little better. Give me a second. Let me try this one instead. Let me clean this out just a second. We're getting some mixed responses here. I think it's a little bit I think it's a little bit similar in tone. I think I need something either lighter or darker. I'd probably go lighter. So let me clean these out and let me try something else, and then we can compare. See which one we like better. Okay. Let me try this instead. Yeah, I'll do this. I'm gonna do this secretly. Just a second. How about that? How about a pearl instead? Pearlescent white? I feel like that stands out better. Wait, it doesn't not stand. Wait. We could also do like a flat white. That could also be an option. It would just be like a flat, just a white. That was. I like this one. Let's do this one. That probably would be a very different vibe. We can try it. How about actually instead of copper, let me do this one. This one feels very, very copper. So we've got. Let's do a couple options. I'm gonna do a couple options, and we can decide. These are very easy to clean out if we decide we don't like it. So. Oh, come on. Okay. So this one is technically a rose gold, but it feels more copper to me. Oh, wait. Alright, we got that as an option. Let me just try the flat white. Filled each one with a different color just as a reference. Yeah, I could do that, but I'm having fun. That probably would be more effective. Yeah, the white one works better. Yeah, let me try just a flat white and see how that looks. Woo. I don't want things with... Let's skip this. I don't want music with words. I feel like that'll be distracting. This also has words. Wait just a second. Where are we? Oh, this is all Christmas music. Just a moment. We'll skip the Christmas music. All right. Yeah, I do think that I like the white ones better than the coppery one. And then let's try one more. Let's try one more set of colors. So we've got our pearl. Very strong contrast. Yeah, we've got the pearl, we've got the copper, we've got the white. Let me see. Just a second. I have one. Let me grab one more. Actually, I have two over here. Oh, these aren't themed after anyone. These ones are just a set of D6s that I poured. We got distracted because we were talking about colors form. I do also have this one that's like a pink that shimmers blue, and then this one's like a white that shimmers pink. Maybe like the white that shimmers pink, because it's like a pearl, but then it has a little bit of that pink shimmer to it. I vote we go with this. I think this one. Because I think I like the pearl the best, but I think that we could add a little bit of that shimmer in there. That'd be kind of fun. we'll double check. Here, we'll do the last one with this one. This one will look quite... This one? This is a Folk Art Color Shift. White. It's called White Flash. And it's like a pearlescent white, and then it's kind of shimmer. It's like a interference mica almost, where it's white and then it like kind of shimmers pink. It's always hard to show off those kind of interference colors on camera. All right, let's see if we like this. It feels a little bit warmer toned than the other white too. Probably maybe because of that pink. I don't know. Yeah, so here's the color shift, and then here's the pearl. So this one does, I think, it's a little bit more opaque, stands out a little bit more. But I think that one will work well. Let's do that one. Now let me clean out these other ones. Stick my hand in the white paint. Yeah, I got a few color shift paints, and they're so fun. I don't know if I like this. Let me go to the next page. Let's go to the next page here. Okay. Just clean these out. It might have been easier to let the paint in these dry and then just pulled out the little dried bits, but it's too late now. I've already got these mostly clean. Okay, so I'm honestly sighing a lot because I'm just like, what am I gonna talk about? that's now that I'm thinking about it, that's why I'm sighing. I'm like, oh, okay, let's see, what's another topic that we could talk about? I hate being quiet for too long. I'm more willing to be quiet for a while on these streams where I have music going on in the background, but still I'm just like, I need to entertain. I am here. I am on my stage. I don't know why I have this voice in this situation, but apparently I do. Okay, we can do these pretty quick. We'll do this and then we'll move on to this set. Conversation topic generator? Sure, what's our topic of conversation? What should I wax poetic about? Let's see oh, I'm losing my voice. Uh-oh. Let's see, my funny thing that kind of happened yesterday is that I ended up, how do I put this? I might end up playing a D&D game with the plumber that came to my house yesterday. There's my funny thing that happened yesterday, I guess. Yeah, I live in an old house, so the pipes have problems. But anyways, I had a plumber come to my house yesterday, and we were chatting while he was working. Probably a crow. I think if I was going to be an animal, I'd probably be a crow. No, I didn't, but I might. I might play a D&D with the plumber that came to my house. Apparently he prints and paints minifigures. we were talking about D&D while he was working. So I told him, hey, if you ever get a D&D game going, because he was saying that he didn't have one going at the moment, but he likes to DM. To hit me up. Give him a business card. Yeah, he gave me his business card when he got there, and I gave him my business card as he left. It was just kind of funny. But yeah, let's see. Animal that I could be. Yeah, I'd probably be a crow. 'Cause one, I'd be able to fly, which would be cool. And two, I like collecting shiny things and little trinkets. Yeah, no, there's a reason that the crow painting that I did is titled Self-Portrait. Plus, I like crows. I feel like they're playful and like smart. I like corvids. Oh my gosh, there's cat hair everywhere. I'm going cross-eyed, just staring at all the paint. You'd be a cat because cats. Fair. I'd like to be a nicely pampered house cat if I'm gonna be a cat. In which case, yeah, I'm down for that. I'm down for being a nicely pampered house cat. I can just scream and people still find me adorable. I'm okay with this. Okay with this plan. Get to be an asshole on purpose. People are just like, oh, that's just Liz. She's like that. Where are all of my kitty cats? Koshi's still passed out behind me, but I don't know where the other ones are. Yeah. Yeah, either one of those is a good option. What about everybody else? What animal would you be? To be fair, I feel like there is two different questions here. If you were an animal, what would you be? And then if you could be an animal, what would you want to be? I feel like there's two different questions there. Because I do feel like maybe what you would be might be different from what you'd want to be. It's just like, yeah, I might want to be a like a pampered house cat, but I think I would be a crow. Try not to spread that paint everywhere. I'll probably have to clean these up a little bit. It's so easy to get the paint everywhere with the pipped ones. It's really easy to get the paint into the little dots, but it's also easy to get the paint out of the little dots. Just smear it everywhere. It'll be good to get some of these dice sets all done. What would I do if I won the... Oh gosh. Man, I don't know. That's one of those things where it's just like... It's not like sustainable, is it? It's like you get a big sum of money, but that's not gonna like tide you over forever. So it's like you know, get your car fully fixed. That's fair. That's fair. Because it's just like I wouldn't want to say, you know, like quit my job or whatever, because it's like, well, that's not gonna work out long term necessarily. Although I probably could quit my job and then go full force into this. Start trying to get, you know, the YouTube stuff going even more. I don't know how I would do that necessarily. Buy a house with a big garden. That's true. Pay off my house. Actually, you know what? You know what? If I paid off my house completely, if I didn't have a mortgage, I might be able to just do the dice full time. In which case, I could then quit my other job and just do this full time. I know, and there's property taxes and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, winning the lottery is one of those things where it's just like, man, I don't know what I would do, because, like, you gotta think long term about it, too. Like, I feel like winning the lottery would be good for short-term stuff, but it's not, like, sustainable for something long-term. Yeah, I do like the idea of, like, maybe getting some short-term projects done, like fixing some things around my house. Yes, that's true, too. That health insurance has been a bitch. I want to shoot health insurance in the face. Excuse me, you've found a live nerve, I think. Oh man, it's so messed up. Health insurance is. It pisses me off. I have debated changing jobs just so that I don't have to deal with trying to find my own health insurance and stuff. It's, yeah, the free healthcare, or not the free healthcare, the current health insurance stuff is stupid. Insurances in general, yeah. Share that live nerve with approximately 50 million Americans. Yeah, that's fair. That's true. That's true. Yeah, I'm sure that the cost of insurance would, actually, I don't know. If you win the lottery, does that count as income? It must count as income, right? So you're gonna have so many taxes and stuff to pay. I don't know how that affects your insurance premiums either. Because, like, you have to pay different amounts depending on, like, your income bracket and stuff for insurance. Yeah. Oh, I just did that one side. Oh, yeah. So then you have to pay taxes on it all that stuff. There's a whole mess of red tape, yeah. Yeah. I don't know that I'd want to win the lottery. Can I win the luck lottery of doing well on YouTube? I'm okay with winning that lottery. So let's face it, some of that is luck. I don't. I don't really keep it from bubbling. I have that problem fairly often. With the pips, I feel like it's not as, I don't have as big of an issue, but I guess we'll see as it dries. Let's take a look at them after they're dried. We'll do another set of dice after this and then come back and look at these and see if the paint has bubbled much. But yeah, I do end up with bubbles in here sometimes. Maybe that's something that I will focus on at some point, but that's not something that I've focused on that much. I don't know. I guess different people kind of focus on different things in their dice and getting them perfect or whatever. Because I don't know. I guess I focus really heavily on the polish. But I haven't focused too much. I don't focus too much on the inking, I guess. Why is there? Ah. Speaking of the polish, I'm getting it everywhere. Ah! I'm gonna have to get this. I'm gonna have to clean these up a bit. Might be able to clean up some of it with just like my thumbnail, scraping off some extra paint, but I'm definitely not doing the neatest job on these. I've just found that with the pips, it almost makes more of a mess if I try to swipe them on the rag here. It just smears. Oh, there's copper on this side. I mean, maybe. I don't know. That's true. That's true. People can re-ink dice if they want to. I do think that inking is important, though. I feel like it affects a lot. The inking does. But yeah, that is easier to change or fix. Sometimes if things like bubble up or I find a gap later, I can go back and fix it. Just add a little bit more ink. Okay, cool. Let those sit for a minute. Oh, I'm gonna sit for a minute. I need like a snack or something. I have pistachios over here. And some Easter candy. It really does change it so much. Faceting machine to cut and polish the masters to perfection. I have not. Oh, has anyone ever tried using a faceting machine to cut and polish the masters to perfection? I don't know. I mean, people have made like stone dice, and I'm assuming they're using some sort of faceting. I mean, it is faceting, even though they're big facets. Oh, someone posted a set of dice in the Discord. I haven't actually watched that video, but someone posted a video in the Discord of a set of like an amethyst. I don't know if it was a full set or just a D20, but oh, it's cool. It's cool looking. Okay, I'm gonna set these in here for now. Get them out of the way. Yeah, these might need a little bit more paint. We'll set those to the side for now. Oh, okay. I think we'll do. I haven't watched the video yet. So let's do this set of dice. I'm gonna start with. I think I'm gonna start either way. I'm gonna start with the flat white. Oh, it's a single D20 made with faceting machine. Oh, it looked cool though. Just the image I saw. Yeah, I'm gonna start with just a flat white for these. There's so much shimmer in here that I think it'll contrast well. I think I'm gonna do that. You got a You Are Wizard set for your husband's birthday a while ago that were amazing. There's a whole galaxy inside them. Are those like faceted instead of resin? Oh, yeah, they're definitely spendy, but they're cool. Ooh, this music sounds ominous. Let me angle things a little bit more. There we go. Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna try this with the like flat white, and then we can assess whether we like it with just the flat white or whether it needs some shimmer or not. But I think I want to do the white underneath, even if I do the shimmery. So I want it opaque for sure, and I want it white, like. Yeah, go for it. I'm assuming you mean like upload it. Yeah, upload a picture. I'm assuming you mean in the Discord, right? I still need to figure out how to make it so people can send links in this chat. I want to make a dice set based on the Arkenstone from Lord of the Rings. Any ideas on how to make that? It's kind of like a pearlescent, right? The Arkenstone, like, or kind of like a fire opal. Does it look kind of like a fire opal? I'm trying to remember. If I was doing fire opal, I would probably do some of the like iridescent flakes, and then some sort of like semi-transparent resin. Maybe I should try making some fire opal dice at some point. Not actual fire opal, but like, you know, to look like fire opal. I feel like that'd be easy enough to do. Just some iridescent flakes and so let me make this a little bit closer to the several different depictions. Yeah, I mean that's fair. It's from a book, right? So I guess it depends on what sort of look you're going for. One is opal-like, another's more like a faceted diamond. Okay. So what look are you going for, Momo? It says words. I do not want words. There we go. Okay. Give me a second. I'm gonna go look. I think I like it with just the flat white. Oh, yeah, kind of opaly. Maybe like a, some like, if the iridescent like sheet, like crumpled up in the middle instead of flakes. And then, Tabletop RPG. Ooh, those are cool. I think I know how I'd make those. Ooh, a liquid core could be cool. A liquid core could be cool for the Arkenstone dice. I like that idea. Oh, actually, you know what? What if you did like a semi-transparent resin? What if you did like iridescent flakes? Let's see, let me look in the Discord again. Is it Terra? in the Discord. Is it Tara in the Discord that's she was showing off some like matte liquid cores at one point? But yeah, maybe you could do like a cloudy white, like a semi-translucent white resin. And then put the iridescent flakes in the liquid core so you just see that glitter. Like you don't actually see the you don't actually see like the liquid core part, but you see just the refraction, the iridescent flakes reflecting the light kind of back. That could be cool. Could do some pearly color shift inside the core too, but yeah, maybe just clear with some iridescent flakes and then like a semi-translucent, semi-opaque. That could be cool. Yeah, exactly. Just opaque enough to like hide the sphere. So you just kind of get that movement on the inside. Can't necessarily tell what the movement is, but you see some movement. I think that could be cool. Yeah. Oh, okay. Move this back here. You guys are making me want to do some more liquid cores. Oh, hopefully I'll have some. Hopefully I'll be doing some liquid cores soon. I have a commission that I have a commission that's been in the works since December. Still haven't gotten that. Was it December? December or January? I have to go look. But it's been a few months. I hate taking that long on a commission, but I'm waiting for some stuff. I think it was December. How long has it been? I don't know. Never mind. Yeah, I think I like it with the flat white. I kind of do. I don't actually, so here's a question for you guys. I don't know what I should make dice. Actually, no, never mind, that's a lie. I know what I'm gonna work on. Never mind. I know what I'm gonna work on next. It's like, I don't know what I want to make dice based on next, but I think I do actually have an idea. I think I'm gonna start working on some Halloween dice. It might seem a little bit early, but I want to get them done before October. And I want to have a fair amount of like Halloween dice, just because I'm gonna be doing a Halloween convention in October, and I want to make sure that I have some Halloween themed stuff for that. So I think I'll start doing that. I'm also gonna start working on advent calendar stuff soon. I'm gonna open up pre-orders for those in June, I think, so that I can start working on dice for December in July. Just in case I have a bunch of orders, so I have enough time. I'll set a limit, but like, I don't know, I've only sold two advent calendars the past 2 years. They're not cheap. It is 3 sets worth of dice, plus a little extra. I'm still working on these too, of course. I have everything poured now. So now that I've unmolded that last set, I have everything poured. I think. Yes. I did do a re-pour for one of the other sets, but I unmolded that today already. That also has been unmolded. So now I just need to sand things. I have 3 sets that still need. Do I have 3 sets that still need sanded? 4 sets. 4 sets that still need sanded? Is that right? I might only have 4 sets that still need sanded. Who's messaging me? Is honestly, I think, probably good that some of them are still, still need sanded while I have some of them done. This is going to give me more time to get the videos and stuff made for them. So I'm not like, oh no, I have 12 different sets that I need to make videos for. I can start making these videos while I'm waiting for the other ones to be done. I'm almost, so let's see, I have 6 here. I have 1 that is almost done being polished. I have literally 1 more die that is still polishing. I have 2 other sets. So let's see, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, okay, so yeah, that is the right number. Okay, cool. I've got these 6, and then I have 1 that's almost done polishing, and then I have 2 other ones that are polishing at the moment, and then 4 sets that I still need to finish sanding. That adds up. Yay, I can do math. I can math! Are you guys proud of me? I can math. I'm going to do a few of these, and then once again I'm going to put my camera away for a little bit so it's out of my way. I think part of the reason that I like doing like themes like this so much is that it's, especially, themes like this, it's fun to figure out like the variety of it. When I'm releasing a bunch of dice all at the same time, like in a set almost, or in a batch, I try to have a mix of designs and colors. I try to have some variation and some, different things. This set, these are all based on characters from a YouTube series. So these are all based on characters from Empires SMP. And these ones are for Stratos, which is like a floating island empire. And it's got a lot of gold and then like white quartz and teal. And that's part of the reason I wanted to do white for these, is because there's quite a bit of white in the design of everything. And I didn't have a lot of white in the dye. I got a little bit, but not a lot. So I wanted to get some more of the white in there. But yeah, they do feel kind of oceany, maybe more than airy, which is what I was originally going for. I will say, okay, let me show you guys something. Let me finish inking this side. Something that I've decided to do is, I've just painted my hand. That's what I've decided to do, apparently. I'm trying to go 2 different directions with my hands, and it didn't work. So I did this for the Detectives dice, too. So for one of the characters with the Detectives dice, I poured a set of dice and it wasn't quite right, so I re-poured the set of dice, but I then had this random set of dice that was kind of similar to the ones I ended up with. So I just released those as a raw set of dice. I'm gonna do the same thing with these. This set right here gave me the most trouble out of all of the sets. Let me show you my first 2 attempts. I have them sitting over here. And these never got, you know, sanded and polished and stuff. They're just going to be in my shop as raw sets of dice. And I do like them, but they weren't what I was going for. So, oops. So here was the first attempt. I have like I was going for a like kind of peachy-ish look. But I don't know, it definitely pooled a bit, and they were a little bit more green than I was going for. I wanted more teal. These ended up more green. So, as much as I like these, I do wish that maybe that I had a little bit more of the gold foil, because these have a lot of gold foil. I kind of wish I had a little bit more in these, but these were a little bit too green. So there was attempt number 1. And then I decided that instead of doing like white ink and stuff, I wanted to do like a mica drop type thing instead of a Petrie. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna try something. I have this white pigment. I'm gonna try some of the white pigment in place of a white mica so that it's not shimmery. And what I found is that the white pigment really sinks. Boy, does it like really sink. So it kind of overpowered the other mica in there, and then also the resin itself ended up very pale, which is okay. I added a little bit of like that teal color in there, but it's like still not quite enough. So this is the other set of raw dice. These were both prototypes. Oops. Oh no, bonked my microphone. These are both prototype sets for how this set turned out. But yeah, I don't know. I think that's kind of fun that I have, I'm gonna be releasing like prototype sets basically for these sets that they're not fitting in there nicely. Alright, anyway, so yeah, prototypes. I do have prototypes for a couple of the other sets here too, if you guys want to see. Let's see. So for this set right here, you know, this is how they ended up. Kind of like big blocks of color. I need to clean these up a little bit. Big blocks of color. My original thought was to do a dirty pour for them. And I did kind of 2 separate dirty pours, but I lost a lot of the color doing the dirty pour. They still turned out cool, but I didn't get as much of the color in there as I wanted. Like, there's not very much red and stuff. Yeah! I've got so many raw dice. I went and counted up how many sets of raw dice I have that I don't have any immediate plans to to finish, and I have over 50. I have over 50 sets of raw dice just sitting in a thing in my basement. So that was the prototype for those, and then this set. So I got kind of impatient. So these were done in 2 layers. Obviously, I did 2 pours. I did the pink and the purple and the shimmery, the bright colors, and then I let them cure, and then I came back and I did the like dirty pour here with the monochrome. So I did the first layer of a different set of dice like this. And then I got a little impatient and was like, okay, I have extra resin, I should just pour those. And so I mixed up some mica. And I like this set too, but I feel like all of the shimmer kind of melted together, and also it was so dark that it made this side feel a lot darker, whereas these feel a little bit lighter. So, as much as I like this set, they weren't quite what I was going for the like theme I was going with. So this was the prototype set for those. So I'll have 4 just, you know, random sets of dice that 4 raw sets of dice that are like prototypes of these sets. I'm gonna have so many things that I release all at once, because there'll be 13 sets of dice, and then I have 2 sets of d6s, a set of fate dice, d20, and then 4 sets of raw dice. And I have all sorts of stuff. I think my plan is, to have these all in the shop at the beginning of July. Yeah, beginning of July. Alright, let's do this last side of this die. But yeah, I'm thinking of adding, that's part of the reason I'm thinking of adding little like polishing kits to my shop. So I am not very good at hand polishing, really. I'm not. That's part of the reason I sand and then I put things in the tumbler for a month. Because I'm not very good at polishing things by hand. But I made some little hand polishing kits. Do I have the... I can show you how it turned out. I did use one of the kits that I plan on putting together just to make sure it would work. And it's not like perfect, but it's not terrible. There's the side that I polished with the polishing kit. It's not quite as shiny as the actually, I've changed up what I use for polishing a little bit. I now use 3 different grits of sandpaper, and then I can show you the sandpaper. Let me grab them. I have stuff on the floor at my office. So I have 3 different grits of wet dry sandpaper, which I use wet, 1000, 2000, and 3000. I usually then go throw them into the tumblers, into my tumbler, polishing tumbler. But for this one, so again, it's shiny, but like not as shiny as I would normally get them with my tumbler and things. I did the 3 sandpapers, the 1000, 2000, and 3000, and then I did the white Zona paper with some plastic polish. You can see some of the scratches and stuff on there. I'm not very good at hand polishing. Maybe you can see some of the scratches on there. Do I sand all of the dice that come out of my molds? Usually. I'm not looking for how to get better at hand polishing, quite honestly. I'm pretty happy with the tumbler. I'm fine with not being good at hand polishing. I have things that work for me. But for the most part, yeah, I sand them. Sometimes D6s and D12s especially will come out without needing any sanding. There'll be like no flashing. And I'll just... Oops. But yeah, for the most part I end up sanding things. Oh, okay. Fair, fair. Yes, I could see that being very useful, but I'm just like, yeah. Dicecraft. I started out with hand polishing and I went through like all of the Zona papers and stuff. This is nice though, cause like I just showed you what I got, and that was with the 3 sandpapers and the white Zona with some plastic polish. That's all I did on that. So instead of the like 7 Zona papers, I just used 4 things, which is much more convenient, I guess. I do have a video. It's unlisted at the moment of what all I used and everything. So, but yes, I'm thinking I might add those little sanding and polishing, yes, kits to my shop. The reason I was putting them together is because I'm gonna be doing like a maker convention. So there's gonna be a lot of people that like to make things at that convention, not necessarily people that want to buy things. Oh, I don't sand all of the faces. So let's take this die for example. I sanded 3 faces on this die. This face right here was perfectly shiny when it came out, because I had things polished. But right here, there was a lip, and right here there was a lip. And so I sanded this face, and this face to get them nice and even. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't sand all of the faces, because most of them are nice and shiny, but I still end up with some flashing that I need to get rid of. Sometimes I will end up with like 0 flashing on the D6s, sometimes, and then more rarely, but sometimes D12s and D8s. But the D10s and the D20s, I almost always have to sand a couple of sides. Okay. Whatever worked for you, bro. That doesn't work for me. I'm glad that worked for you. What kind of silicone do you use for your molds? I'm wondering if a, I'm wondering if a like a stiffer if a like stiffer silicone works better for that. Dragon skin. Yeah, I think dragon skin's a little bit stiffer than the stuff that I use, so it might actually hold its shape a little bit better, so you probably end up with less flashing, would be my guess. Yeah, I use the Moldstar 15 slow. That's what I use. But I think it's probably softer than the dragon skin would be my guess. I'm not 100% sure on that. Let's move everything over a little bit. Yeah, there's probably plenty of oh, okay. Oh, it is softer. Weird. So I guess maybe not. Or maybe it seals better that way? I'm not sure. I don't know. Maybe you're just better at making molds than I am too. I don't particularly enjoy making molds. Or maybe we make slightly different kinds of molds. I've heard people say that like the slab molds, so where you have all the dice together, the lid's heavier, so it like presses down a little bit more. Whereas I do like individual molds. There's that one. It doesn't work for iron molds. Sometimes it just needs sanding. Not sure why it works sometimes. Yeah, I have no idea. Let's see. Apparently the soup that you got cooking can be spilled in the hallway. Went to get mail and a neighbor asked what was smelling so good. Ooh, what soup are you making? That sounds yummy. You're planning on sharing, right? Soup? Soup? Now I'm kind of hungry. Now I want soup. I'll probably head out after we finish this set, maybe. We'll go over everything, but I need to leave for a birthday party in about an hour, and I might try and find something to eat before then. Chicken and dumpling. That sounds yummy. I think I've been, yeah, like I said, share. Homemade soup, yes. Please give. Want to eat? Oh, thanks. Yeah, we're almost done. Almost done inking the set. Now I'll go over all the stuff that I've inked so far. Well, I guess with the expression, I imagine it's more than a little bit spicy. If it's just a little bit spicy, I'm still down. I like a little bit of spice, but if it's super spicy, I'm not as interested. I must admit. But I like a little bit of spice in my soup. Now that sounds good. Dinner time. All right, the D2. Oh, how many are there? That's a little bit of spice. All right, let me show these off for the camera here. Just a second. So I'm filming all of these too. So I have like two, you guys, and then I have another camera that's resting over here. Let me get these out of the way. Oh, I am not one of those that can eat a habanero and not break a sweat. Those things are spicy. Okay, let me show it off for this camera. Turn that off and get it out of the way. And then, then we can look at all the stuff. Let's look at all the stuff. Ooh, ah! Sorry, I just bonked you guys again with the microphone. Let's go over all the stuff that we made today. You can't even eat bell peppers. I have a friend like that. To be fair, I'm not a fan of like green bell peppers for some reason. I just don't like the flavor of them. So there's this set. A little bit of shimmer and stuff in there. Let me, so I have my, there we go. Here's how this set's looking. Some gold and white and shimmery blue green. That's the set we just inked. They do have kind of a beach feel, yeah. Let's see, here's the first set that we inked. First set that we inked with a nice teal color. The camera is confused about what color it should be, but lots of different colors in there. And then we have our teal numbers. And then we've got our calico sort of set. Oopsies. A nice matte finish. I need to clean some of these up a little bit, but nice matte finish. With our pink numbers, very pastel. Very, yeah, you can see that there's paint on some of these sides. I need to just rub some alcohol over these, I think. We'll clean them up a little bit, but that's how they're looking. So those are the 3 sets of Empires dice that we've got going. And we also inked these, which also probably need cleaned up a little bit. Random set of pipped D6s and a D20. A D20 here. That we used leftover resin from, or leftover ink from this to ink that one. So that's where we're at. And then let's see, what do we have? How do you do the matte finish? Don't polish them as much? Well, sort of. I literally just sand all of the faces. So you say don't polish as much, but it's really a lot more polishing. Cause I'm sanding all of the faces instead of just sanding some of them down. And then I've got a few more sets here that I still need to ink, but I don't think I'm gonna get to them today. We've got this set. So a little bit of I'm looking for some input on some of these. So this set is like blue, and then it has little bones and skulls that I made, and some like gold shimmery doubloons in there. So I'm thinking of inking it in light blue first, and then maybe a different color over the top of that, but I don't know what color to make the numbers on this. So I could leave them all light blue. Ooh, scarlet red. Oh, you know, I was thinking of doing at least maybe just the high numbers scarlet red. Ooh, okay. I could do all of it scarlet red, but you're right. I was thinking of doing like the high numbers, maybe scarlet red, and doing the rest gold. But I could do scarlet red. That'd be good. Yeah, I feel like black doesn't usually stand out very well, though. That's my concern with black. This set, I'm not quite sure what I want to do with them, because I think I want to do it, you know, different on the gray half as compared to the colorful half. So I don't know what colors I should do on each side. I was thinking maybe white, because I want to keep with the monochromatic on the gray side. So maybe just like a white or a light gray, really light gray, over on the gray side. But I don't know what color to do for this side, or if I should just also do it white. Toxic waste neon green for these ones? I don't know that that'd match the stuff that the inspiration for these ones is very pink and purple. So I'm thinking of maybe keeping with the pink and purple sort of feel. Maybe like a pale pink. Could do white on one part, purple on the other. I could do like maybe like a lilac. We could do like the lilac on here. Like a really light purple. Or I might have a shimmery purple. So I've got those ones left to do. Yeah, I'm leaning towards, I think, white on the monochrome part, and then either pink or purple, like a really pale one that'll stand out from these on the other half. And then I have this set, which is kind of like a, I'm just dropping things, like a corrupted swamp. It drips of stuff going through them. And these ones, they have like the green in there and the green in there, but I'm thinking maybe of doing like a purple. Kind of tie in some of that reddish color in there. I'm thinking maybe purple for these. Lilac could be nice. Yeah, maybe I'll do like a lilac on this set. And that's pretty much it. I do also have these sets that I'll need to do at some point. I think my plan is to do this set white and then this set with gold. Yeah, same colors as the dice themselves, but very light. Yeah, okay, I think we're in agreement there for that one. Let me zoom back out. Anyways, so that's how far we got on these. The pink numbered set is your favorite today. These ones, the calico ones. Need to grow a money tree. Hey, if you get a money tree going, you should let me know so I can get like a clipping or something. Start my own. But yeah, the plan is to have these in the shop in July. I'm gonna have a bunch of sets, I think, in the shop at the beginning of July, because, you know, I've got these 6 sets, but this is, there's gonna be 13 sets total. So I've got a few more to work on. Maybe we'll do another inking stream at some point once I get some more of the dice all polished. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. I won't be streaming the next 2 Saturdays. Here, let me just... That's the wrong webcam. That doesn't work. Well. I'm not going to be streaming the next 2 Saturdays because I'm going to be at in-person events for both of them. But I think I should be back in a couple of weeks. So not next week or the week after, but the one after that I think I'll be back. Probably trying to pour some resin. Do I have anything in my calendar for that? Let me see. Yeah, it should be good. It should be good. Oh, so the one after that, I might try a different kind of resin. I have some other resin. I'm gonna try it and make some dice out of it, maybe. That might be what we do. But yeah, so hope you guys have a good couple of weeks, and I'll see you guys then. Thanks for hanging out.